Today our topic is circle graph or pie chart. I have here drawn say two pizza. In the first case I have divided it in two equal halves. Okay, that means each part is 1/2. That means this whole pizza is divided into equal parts and each part is 1/2. Okay, now if I divide this pizza into 4 equal parts, okay, so each part will be 1/4. That means this whole pizza is divided in 4 equal parts and each part is depicted as 1/4. Okay, that means this part is giving us some information. That means if I talk about this part, that means if I say you have eaten 1/4 of this pizza, okay, or somebody else, like say Rohan has eaten this 1/4 part of this pizza, so you can imagine that this picture, that means he has eaten this much of a pizza. So this way we can represent some data. Okay, now if we see this picture, next this picture, have you ever come across data represented in a circular form as shown here? Okay, in some computer classes you might have done this. Okay, pie chart. These are called circle graph or pie chart. Okay, this circle, the time spent by a child during a day, this circle graph is showing some information that the time spent by a child during a day. He sleeps, he goes to school, he plays, he does other works like eating and taking baths, or is chatting with his mother, like etc., that is others, and he studies at home also, that means he does his homework. Okay, so and different time slots are allotted for different work. Say he sleeps for 8 hours and he goes to school, or he stays in school for 6 hours, or he plays for 3 hours, like this. This circle is not a normal circle that we are used to see. Through this circle we are interpreting or showing some information. So this is a way of representing information or data. Okay, this way of representing data through a circle is known as a circle graph or pie chart. And if you see this, a circle graph shows the relationship between a whole and its part. Okay, that means here if I eat half of the pizza, that means this half is related to the whole part. That means this I have divided it in two equal parts and one part I am eating, so 1/2. Okay, this part is related to this whole part as 1/2. Okay, that means whole circles are divided into sectors. Okay, if you remember the definition of sectors, what is the definition of a sector? Sector is a part of a circle that is enclosed by two radius, that is enclosed by a two radius and one arc, that is called sector. And size of each sector is proportional to the information it represents. That means he does this work, that means he sleeps 8 hours. That is the longest time he does a work. This is 6 hours, 3 hours. So that is the maximum part of the, this is the biggest sector in this circle. So that area of the sector will depends or will represent that information how much it is showing. Now take an example. In this graph, the proportion of the sector for hours spent in sleeping, how much he spent, that is 8 hours. Okay, so number of sleeping hours divided by whole day. Okay, that means number of sleeping hours is 8. Okay, and whole day, how many hours a day? 24 hours a day. So this is 1 by 3 or 1 upon 3. That means this sleep, amount of sleep should represent 1/3 of the that circle. This sector should be 1/3 of this circle. Now how to draw this 1/3 of the circle, or how to draw this sector? Okay, to draw a sector you should know its central angle. This angle that it made by these two radius with this center is known as central angle. You should know the central angle to draw a sector. Okay, so to know this central angle we should calculate, or we have to find out this central angle. How to find out? You all know that total angle at the center of a circle is 360 degree. Okay, you all know this, that total angle at the center of a circle is 360 degree. So this is 1/3, that means he sleeps 1/3 of the circle. So sector angle will be 1/3 of 360 degree. Okay, so 1/3 of 360 degree means 120 degree. So this angle you have to draw 120 degree. Okay, so I think you have understood how to find out central angle. Now let's take an example and draw a pie chart, or let's learn how to draw a pie chart. Okay, say the favorite subjects of the students of class 8. Okay, say this is subject and this is percentage of students preferring the subject. Okay, so this is science, maths, English and computer. Okay, say 30% student of the class, they are preferring science, 20% of you are preferring maths, 25% English and 25% computer. This set of information we will represent on a pie chart or through a circle graph. Thank you.